Stadium, Carson, or Los Angeles, California. The Seahawks and the Chargers on Monday night. To another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Our Monday night game, Chargers and Seahawks, and we're underway. Los Angeles will get the ball first, fielded by Grove at the 4-yard line over the 15, 20, 25, and Kurt Grove brings it out to the 27-yard line. Chargers led by their starting quarterback, John Perry, in his 11th year out of UCLA. Evil Dead has the Bolts, -4. The over-under at 49. Seattle at 1-2. The Chargers at 2-1. The Chargers at the moment are the only team with a winning record in the AFC West at 2-1. Very tight division coming into this week. The Chargers were 2-1. Everybody else was 1-2. First and 10 Chargers from their own 27-yard line. On first down, Perry hands off to Wallace, and Sean Wallace out to the 32-yard line, the 4th-year back out of Ohio State. Let's take a look at the Chargers offense. Up front, Taylor, Myers, Holly, Kennedy, and Ambrose. And then it's Thompson, Wallace, Bennett, Washer, and Tate. Last season, Seattle played the Chargers here in Los Angeles for a Monday night game in the second to last week of the season. And Seattle upset them 42-10. Seattle killed them that night. 2nd and 5 from the 32-yard line. Perry hands off to Bennett. And Jake Bennett is going to get a yard. Let's take a look at the Seahawk defense. They play a 4-3. Green, Hamilton, McBain, and McCoy up front. Linebackers, McKenzie, Hughes, and Stewart. And the secondary, McCoy, Smith, Harris, and Carey. Sports Davis back in the house. The final game of Week 4, or Week 4 Monday night game. These early season games on the West Coast, the sun hasn't set yet. 3rd and 4 from the 33-yard line. Perry in the gun. Perry back, looking, throws downfield, intercepted by Carey for Seattle, who brings it back to the Charger 41-yard line. Antonio Carey, the rookie out of Texas A&M, picks it off for the Seahawks. And the Chargers' opening drive ends with a pick. And the Seahawks will take over. In Charger territory, I might add. It's like the Seahawks have had the Chargers numbered lately. At least when they play here. Seattle has won the last 3 meetings that they played in Los Angeles. The Chargers have won the last 3 played in Seattle. They can't win against each other at home. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Dennis West, the quarterback in his 5th year out of Tennessee, hands off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert is going to lose 3 yards back to the 44-yard line. Tyson Alexander, in his 9th year out of California, makes the tackle for the Chargers. That's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Chargers opening drive ended with a pick. And now this is the Seahawks opening drive. 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. No score. 2nd and 13. West draws back. Good protection, throws deep. He's got a man, Chase, all the way down to the 15-yard line. A 29-yard catch by Nathan Chase, the former Eagle, the former Dolphin, in his 11th year out of Hawaii. He played 3 years with the Dolphins, 7 years with Philadelphia. Now in his first year with Seattle. And he gets Seattle a first down, deep in charge of territory, down to the 15-yard line. First and 10. Seattle comes out in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert 2 yards to the 13-yard line. Terry Gilbert in his 4th year out of Texas. The running back. On the tackle, Cameron Hall, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of Georgia. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Seattle at the Charger 13-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert pulling Chargers with him down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Tyson Alexander again on the tackle. 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. On 3rd and 3 from the 8-yard line. Seahawks in the I formation. West to Gilbert again. Gilbert, touchdown, Seattle. An 8-yard touchdown run by Terry Gilbert. And the Seahawks take advantage of the interception. And they get a touchdown to take a 6-0 lead. If Seattle wins this game, nobody in the AFC West will be above 500. We're only 4 weeks in, but 2-2 will lead the division. Courtney McKeon for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks lead at 7-0, 5:13 remaining here in the first quarter. We're live from Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Our Week 4 Monday Night Football game here at Jammin' Sports, out on the West Coast. So Seattle takes advantage of the interception early and gets a touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. They'll kick off, and the Chargers will get the ball for the second time. Down a touchdown. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. Fielded by Thompson at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. And David Thompson brings it out to the 29-yard line. David Thompson in his 6th year out of Florida, the wide receiver. John Perry comes back out. His only pass was caught, but by the other team. 5:09 left here in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0. The last game of Week 4. First and 10 Chargers. They spread the receivers wide. Perry to Jake Bennett, and Bennett escapes a tackle and manages to get a yard out of that, out to the 30-yard line, before finally being tackled by Jake Hughes, the rookie out of Notre Dame. It'll be 2nd and 9. Jake Bennett, the 7th year back out of Oklahoma. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers at their own 30-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry to Bennett again, a draw play, and Bennett to the 32-yard line, just a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. .420 in counting. We're in the first quarter. Big 3rd down for the Chargers. Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back. Throws down the middle. It's caught by Lawrence all the way out to the Seattle 45-yard line. A 23-yard catch by Philip Lawrence, the 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee. First down, Los Angeles. Into the Seahawk territory for the first time tonight. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. On 1st and 10, Perry drops back. Throws down the middle again. It's intercepted by McKenzie. The linebacker brings it back to the 41-yard line. Randall McKenzie, in his 3rd year out of Florida, picks it off. That's back-to-back picks by Seattle on successive drives. Both of the Chargers' opening drives end with a pick. And now Seattle with the ball back. They'll start at their own 41-yard line, up 7-0 already. This is shades of last season, when Seattle won 42-10 in Week 15. Right here in this stadium. Chargers just don't play well at home against Seattle for some reason. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Seahawks in the I formation. West hands off to Terry Gilbert. Gilbert, a nice run across midfield all the way to the Charger 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 yards and a Seattle first down. Terry Gilbert, the 4th-year back out of Texas. The Texas Longhorn. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Seattle from the Charger 47. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert to the 46. Just a 1-yard gain. On the tackle, Dalton Nelson, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of LSU. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, 3 receivers to the near side for Seattle. West in the shotgun. West drops back, throws downfield, is caught by Jones. Rupert Jones, the tight end, down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Seattle first down. Rupert Jones in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State. Making the tackle, number 22, John Collins, in his 2nd year out of Oregon State. 2:15 in counting here in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0, trying to go up by 2 scores. West in the shotgun. Jones in motion. West to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. A 14-yard run by Terry Gilbert. First down, Seattle. Tim Valentine made the tackle for the Chargers. Valentine in his 8th year out of Clemson. But it's another Seahawk first down, trying to take a 2-score lead early. 1:45 in counting in the first. Seattle now from the Charger 18-yard line. They set 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West drops back. Good protection, throws outside to Chase. Nathan Chase makes a nice move. He gets down to the 9-yard line, a gain of 9 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 1. Nathan Chase. Not the Chase that we know and love, but another Chase. In his 11th year out of Hawaii. 2nd and 1 from the 9-yard line. Seattle trying to go up by 2 touchdowns. In the I formation, West to Whitney, and Whitney, no gain. Actually lost a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. That was Kyle Whitney in his 3rd year out of North Dakota State. The backup. And now that will bring up 3rd and 2 for the Seahawks at the Charger 10-yard line. "35 seconds left to play in the quarter. West hands off to Whitney again. And Whitney again, no gain. The Charger defense right there, led by number 54, Odell Briggs. Briggs in his 3rd year out of Wisconsin. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Seahawks will have to kick a field goal. It'll still make it a 2-score game. This will be a 27-yard attempt by Courtney McKeon to put Seattle up by 10. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead at 10-0, or Seahawks lead it 10-0 over the Chargers. With 6 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Week 4, our Monday night football game here at Jammin' Sports. The Seahawks out to a 10-0 lead. And Seattle has dominated the first half on both sides of the ball. The Chargers have turned it over twice on both their drives. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Dakota Cochran will kick off. This will be fielded by Thompson out over the 20-25. And he brings it out to the 27-yard line. 1 second left in the quarter. 1st and 10 Chargers from their own 27. Down 10-0. We'll have one play, then we go to the second quarter. This will be our final September game. When we get to week 5, we'll be in October. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Perry, play action, throws, gets it out to Bennett, out to the 31-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. Seattle up 10-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Carson Stadium, brought to you by Snickers, the official candy bar of Evil Dead. We go to the second quarter of our Week 4 Monday Night Football game. Seahawks lead the Chargers 10-0. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at their own 31-yard line. Chargers come in at 2-1. The Seahawks at 1-2. Four receivers set wide for the Chargers. Perry in the shotgun on 2nd down.
Let's go!
Perry takes the snap, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Bennett. And Jake Bennett out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. On the tackle, Leonard Smith, the 7th-year strong safety out of Utah State. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Chargers at their own 35. In the I formation, Perry draws back, throws, gets it out to Washer. Tristan Washer out to the 47-yard line. a 12-yard gain. Tristan Washer, the rookie tight end out of Tennessee. First down, Los Angeles. When you look at the current standings in the AFC West right now, the Chargers are 2-1. Oakland is 2-2. Denver's 2-2. Seattle's 1-2, and the Chiefs are 1-3. If Seattle wins this game, there'll be a four-way tie for first with four teams at 2-2. On first down, Bennett up the middle, across midfield to the Seattle 47-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. On the tackle, Jake Hughes, the rookie linebacker out of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Chargers now in Seahawk territory again, 2nd and 4. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back, looking, throws downfield, is caught by Tate. And Deon Tate down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 14 yards. First down, Chargers. Last week, the Chargers lost to the Patriots big. It was like 27, it was 34-7 or something like that. But John Perry, the Chargers quarterback last week at New England, threw 4 picks. And he's already thrown 2 today. So in 5 quarters, he's thrown 6 interceptions. It's not a good stat to have. First and 10 Chargers at the Seattle 33-yard line. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first half. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett. And Bennett gets blown up by Caleb Hamilton, the third-year defensive tackle out of Miami. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Under 6 minutes left in the half. Seahawks lead it 10-0. Three receivers to the near side for the Chargers. Perry in the shotgun. Perry fakes the handoff inside. Looks downfield. Looking. He's got all day. Finally breaks down. And Jacob Green gets the sack back at the 40-yard line. A loss of 7 yards. The 7th-year defensive end out of California, Jacob Green. And that'll bring up 3rd and 17 for the Chargers. And that takes them basically out of field goal range. It would be a 57-yarder from here. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 17 from the 40-yard line. 5:15 and counting here in the first half. Chargers come out with 3 receivers to the near side. Perry in the shotgun. And somebody jumped. That may be on Seattle, I believe.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Yep, it's on the defense. The guilty party is Dean Cooper, the defensive tackle. The rookie out of Wyoming.
Still 3rd down.
And now that 3rd and 17 turns into a 3rd and 12 at the 35-yard line. We will have one game for you tomorrow. It'll be at 2 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be Dallas at Carolina as we start week number 5. And then I have to run off and do high school basketball on the radio tomorrow night again. 3rd and 12 from the 35-yard line. Perry drops back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Miles down to the 15-yard line. A 20-yard gain to Devin Miles, the rookie out of Michigan State. First down, Chargers down to the Seattle 15-yard line. As bad as the Chargers have played, they can make it a one-score game with a touchdown or a field goal here. They can get back in this game. 4:45 and counting here in the first half. John Perry in the shotgun. Perry to Bennett. And Jake Bennett down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. On the tackle that time. Well, let's see who made the tackle. I got to pick it up here. Looks like it was made by Burns. Aaron Burns, number 29, in his 5th year out of Iowa. 2nd and 2 for the Chargers at the Seattle 7-yard line. Oh, yeah. Perry in the gun. Perry back. Perry throws, incomplete. Oh, yeah, high school sports are big around here. In Tennessee, I can only think of one state I've ever been to where it's bigger, and that'd be Texas. They really get behind their high school sports around here. 3rd and 2 from the 7-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back. Throws inside to Lawrence. Down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Philip Lawrence, it'll be 1st and goal Chargers. I mean, we have a ton of sponsors that pay for airtime on the radio. It's definitely a moneymaker for the station. And some of these high school gyms that we go to, NBA teams would love. Some of them are really nice. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line in the I formation. Perry hands off to Sean Wallace. Wallace does not get in. He gains a yard down to the 2-yard line. On the tackle, Bryce Jones, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Louisville. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. 3:15 and counting. In the I formation. Perry hands off to Wallace, and Wallace gets down to the 1-yard line. Bryce Jones makes the tackle again. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1, under 3 minutes left. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Tomorrow night's game, now the boys team has been eliminated from the playoffs already. It's the girls team, but they're playing in a sub-state game. I'll explain that in a minute. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Perry to Duncan, touchdown! Chargers. The fullback, Steve Duncan, in his 6th year out of Texas Tech, makes the plunge, a 1-yard plunge for the touchdown. And the Chargers get on the board. It's now 10-6. Our girls play in a sub-state game tomorrow. If they win, they go to the state championship tournament next week. If they lose, their season's over. John Carney for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. So the Seahawk lead is now 10-7 with 2:38 left to play. Here in the first half. It's a road game tomorrow night, though, so that's why I've got to get out of Dodge. That's why I'll only have time for one game tomorrow. Then I got to hit the road. We play in a community called Unionville, Tennessee. It's to the south and east of Nashville. It's called Community High School. A very generic name, but that's what they call themselves. So the Chargers now trail by 3. Derek White will kick off. Fielded by Reynolds. Brings it out over the 20, 25. And Reynolds all the way out to the 32-yard line. Brian Reynolds, he used to play for the Chargers. The free safety in his 12th year out of Utah. So Seattle is up 10-7 with 2:34 left to play here in the first half. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up. It'll be the Cowboys and the Panthers tomorrow at 2 Eastern, 1 o'clock my time. 11 o'clock on the West Coast tomorrow as we'll kick off week 5. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert to the 29-yard line. He's going to lose 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. On the tackle, number 93, Cam Neely. Neely in his 8th year out of Illinois. The sun is setting here in Los Angeles. This will be a night game by the time it's over. 2nd and 12 from the 29-yard line. West in the shotgun. West looking. He's got lots of time. Throws outside to Chase. And Nathan Chase down to the 35-yard line as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Seattle's up 10-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Week 4, our Monday night game to wrap up the week. Here at Jammin' Sports, Seattle leads the Chargers 10-7. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. Or for Seattle, excuse me, from their own 35-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West back to throw. West looking, throws to the near side to Chase. He's going to be short of the first down. And the Chargers take a timeout. They want the ball back. It's a gain of just 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 3. Yeah, I'm wondering where the Daxter is tonight. He's a youngin' on a Friday night. He's not going to hang out with us old guys on Twitch. You know what they say, young and dumb and full of, you got it. No, the Daxter's a good kid. Bit strange sometimes, but he's a good kid. Dakota Cochran back to punt. On 4th and 3, gets the punt away. And that's going to be inside the 10 and into the end zone, touchback. The Chargers will have 1:45, 2 timeouts, and they'll start from the 20-yard line, down by 3. Here in the latter portion of the second quarter, coming up on halftime. Let's check out who these teams play next week while we have an opportunity. Next week, Seattle will play Denver at home. The Chargers will be at San Francisco. They'll go up the coast. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. John Perry, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Perry back, looks downfield. Throws a wobbly pass. It's caught by Thompson out to the 36-yard line. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. A 16-yard gain. First down, Chargers. With 1:40 left in the half. Seattle up 10-7. Seattle was up 10-0 at one point. Chargers trying to tie it up. On 1st and 10, from their own 36-yard line, 4 receivers set wide. Perry in the shotgun. Perry draws back, steps up, throws downfield. It's caught at the 48-yard line of Seattle. A 16-yard gain. David Thompson made the catch on the sideline. The 6th-year receiver out of Florida. Definitely got both feet in. Nice footwork. First down, Chargers. Los Angeles comes out with 4 receivers set wide. Perry in the gun. Perry drops back. Looking. Throws to the near side. It's almost picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by Nick McCoy, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Texas Tech. That'll stop the clock with 1:31 left and bring up 2nd and 10. Deon Tate was the intended receiver. Yeah, the Daxter is the human fortune cookie. On 2nd and 10, 4 receivers wide. Perry takes the snap. Throws, dumps it off to Bennett. And Bennett gets 6 yards down to the 42. Make it 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Chargers in the hurry up. From the Seahawk 42-yard line, Perry back. He's going to get sacked. Jacob Green lays the lumber down. A loss of 5 yards. It'll be 4th and 8. Jacob Green, in his 7th year out of California, the defensive end, number 79, gets the sack for Seattle. That'll bring up 4th down. This would be a 63-yard field goal. They're going to punt. Derek White back to punt, gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, it's out of bounds at the 19-yard line. That 27-yard punt. Seattle will take over with 37 seconds left in the half. They have 3 timeouts. Just a 10-7 ball game. As much as Seattle has dominated, they're only up by 3. They've let the Chargers hang around, which is always dangerous. 5 receivers set wide. Dennis West, the quarterback, in the shotgun. West takes the snap, throws outside. He's got a man open down the sideline. Nathan Chase across midfield, breaks a tackle, stumbles down the 32-yard line. Oh my goodness. And the Seattle Seahawks take a timeout. Let's do the yardage here. 31 and 18 is 49 yards. 49 yards by Nathan Chase down the sideline. That definitely flips the field. And now Seattle, they're in field goal range. It'd be a 49-yard field goal from here with 28 seconds left in the first half. Seahawks and Chargers, our Week 4 Monday night game to wrap up the week. Seahawks come out in the shotgun. West in the backfield takes the snap. West looking. Throws downfield. It's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Tim Valentine had his hands on it as he morphs into the wall. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. That's one of the new superstar abilities, intangibility. 2nd and 10 for Seattle at the 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West drops back. Throws downfield, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 18 seconds left. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. I always said Madden 19 is an excellent game, but I never said it was a perfect game. I'll never say it's a perfect game, but it's a darn good one. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West draws back, looking. Good protection. And he gets sacked as the protection breaks down. You got to get rid of it. A 7-yard loss on the sack by Cam Neely. Neely in his 8th year out of Illinois. Yeah, Chase can do that. Chase can turn intangible and run through walls and stuff. So that puts Seattle pretty much at the edge of field goal range. They take a timeout with 2 seconds left. And Seattle's going to line up for a 49-yard field goal right before halftime. They lead it 10-7 at the moment. Actually, be more than that. This would be a 56-yard field goal. My math was a bit off. 2 seconds left until half. Or will they go for it? I don't see McKeon out there. Let's see what the Seahawks choose to do here. The 2-1 Chargers, the 1-2 Seahawks coming in. They're going to try a field goal. from 56 yards, Courtney McKeon in his 6th year out of Arizona. There's the snap. Kick is up. It's well short. Thompson can return it. 2 yards deep. Brings it out over the 20. 30. Thompson down the sideline. 50. Still on his feet. Thompson's going to go all the way. Right before halftime, 102 yards. David Thompson on the missed field goal return. Wow. David Thompson returns the missed field goal, 102 yards for a touchdown. And right before halftime, the Chargers take a 13-10 lead. Wow. Made a nice move right there. That's a gamble that paid off. And now the extra point by Carney. It's up, and it's good. We go to halftime. The Chargers lead at 14-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Our Week 4 Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The Chargers, right before halftime, returned a missed field goal, 102 yards for a touchdown. David Thompson, they take a 14-10 lead. Seattle will get the ball first here in the second half. Fielded by Reynolds, 2 yards deep. Ryan Reynolds brings it out to the 22-yard line. First down, Seattle. It has been a long, long time since somebody has returned a missed field goal for a touchdown here in sim season history. It's been 7 seasons. It's been a long time. First and 10 Seahawks from the 22-yard line. It's been so long I forget the player. I remember the team. It was the Saints, but I forget the player. First and 10 from the 22-yard line. In the I formation, West fakes the handoff. Watch out. He got hit as he threw. Cam Neely comes in. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chargers lead at 14-10 here in the third quarter. Seattle had a 10-0 lead after one, but the Chargers have come storming back. On 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. West will drop back, throws, gets it out to McCray. And McCray out to the 37-yard line. That's Jason McCray, the second-year tight end out of Arizona State. 15 yards and a Seahawk first down. Let me just remind everybody we'll be back on with another game tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. It'll be the Cowboys and the Panthers. We'll kick off week number 5. And then I'm off to do basketball tomorrow night. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle. Terry Gilbert across midfield. Out to the 45-yard line. An 18-yard run by Terry Gilbert, the 4th-year back out of Texas. First down, Seahawks. This game has not been without its big plays. We've seen a lot of big plays in this one. This game has had everything. Turnovers, long passes for touchdowns, missed field goal returns for touchdowns. We've seen everything in this one. First and 10, Seattle from the Charger 45-yard line. In the I formation. West to Gilbert, and another big hole for Gilbert inside the 30, inside the 20. A flag is down, though. This one may be coming back. And I think it is. This could be on Seattle.
Holding offense.
That one is coming back. John Moffitt, the right guard. So that negates a nice gain. It'll be first and 20 for Seattle, back at their own 45-yard line. LA up 14-10 with 6:46 left here in the third quarter. West in the shotgun. West takes the snap, hands off to Terry Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd and 7. John Lynch, the much-traveled John Lynch, the free safety in his 11th year out of Notre Dame, makes the tackle. Lynch is on his 4th team. Raiders, Bucks, Vikings, and now Chargers. Oh, I forgot, Broncos. That's 5 teams. He's been everywhere. 2nd and 17 from the 48-yard line. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Actually, a gain of 13 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 from the 40-yard line. Lynch on the tackle again. So Seattle has gotten the yardage back to make it 3rd and manageable at the 40-yard line of Los Angeles. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West drops back. Looking, watch out, throws, and it's knocked down by Odell Briggs, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Wisconsin. Knocks the ball down to be 4th down. This would be a 57-yard field goal if the Seahawks want to try it. I wouldn't recommend it. Courtney McKeon will come out. They're going to try it. This will be from 57 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up. It's no good. That's the 3rd time he's missed from 50 and longer. At some point, you got to think to yourself, you know what? Let's punt. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Chargers will take over. And the Chargers are going to have great field position at their own 47-yard line. Up 14-10. We're live from Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California, Week 4. Our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-1 Chargers and the 1-2 Seahawks. The Chargers could be the only team in the NFC West with a winning record if they win today. 4 receivers wide. Perry in the gun. Perry looking downfield. He's got all sorts of time. He got his, he threw, and that's going to make the pass short. Leonard Smith picks it off, coming the other way. He got hit as he threw. It affected the pass, and Leonard Smith picks it off for Seattle. The 7th-year safety out of Utah State. First down, Seahawks going the other way. A chance now for Seattle to retake the lead, down 14-10. I was trying to pick up the number of the guy who slammed him to affect the pass, but I couldn't pick it up. First and 10 Seahawks from their own 38 with 5:19 left here in the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis bringing you the game. My trusty moderators in the room, I appreciate their support and their diligence and hard work. In the I formation on 1st and 10. West hands off to Gilbert again, and Terry Gilbert makes his way out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. Tim Valentine on the tackle, number 23. Valentine in his 8th year out of Clemson. 5 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. Darkness finally descending on LA. In the offset eye, West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert gets hit in the backfield. That's going to be a 4-yard loss. Odell Briggs on the tackle, number 54. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Briggs, one of the better linebackers in the league in his 3rd year out of Wisconsin. 3rd and 8 for Seattle at their own 39-yard line. 4 receivers set wide, 3 to the far side. West back, looking. He's getting rid of it, throws outside to Jones, the tight end. He's going to be tackled by Kurt Grove. Well shy of the first down, just a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th and 6. Kurt Grove in his 5th year out of Youngstown State. And the Seahawks, they do not capitalize off the turnover. They'll have to punt. Coming up on 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Dakota Cochran will punt for Seattle. Cochran gets the punt away. And that goes inside the 5, into the end zone, touchback. The Chargers will get the ball at their own 20-yard line with 3:51 left to play here in the third quarter. John Perry, they're winning, even though he's got really bad stats. 3 picks for Perry today. The Chargers are winning in spite of Perry. Going back to last week against the Patriots, where he threw 4 picks, that's 7 picks in 2 games for Perry. He's definitely in a rut. 4 receivers set wide. Perry in the shotgun. Perry drops back, throws to the near side. Is caught by Tristan Washer out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Charger first down. Tristan Washer, the rookie tight end out of Tennessee. First down, LA. I tell you what, I still hate to call the Chargers LA. I really do. I want to call them San Diego so bad. 4 receivers set wide. Perry in the shotgun. Perry back. Throws to Washer. And Washer down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. They'll bring up 2nd and 5. Nick McCoy makes the tackle, number 28, for the Seahawks. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers at their own 37-yard line. Perry in the shotgun. Perry takes the snap, looks downfield, throws down the sideline, picked up. Oh, that could have been his 4th pick. Knocked away by Antonio Carey, the rookie out of Texas A&M. Deon Tate, the 3rd-year receiver out of Vanderbilt, the intended receiver. Carey should have caught that. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Chargers at their own 37-yard line. 2:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Chargers up by 4. Empty backfield for Perry. 5 receivers wide. Perry back, looking. throws down the middle. It's caught by Mitchell. Pete Mitchell, the tight end, all the way down to the 21-yard line. Wow. That's his first catch of the day. A 42-yard gain by Pete Mitchell, the former Chief. Mitchell spent 12 years with Kansas City. They let him go. The Chargers picked him up. He's in his 13th year out of UCLA. 42 yards and a first down. Chargers at the Seattle 21-yard line. On 1st and 10. Perry hands off to Jake Bennett up the middle. And Bennett gets 5 yards to the 16-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Jacob Green on the tackle, number 79 for the Seahawks. The Chargers, if they can get a touchdown here, they can take a 2-score lead. A minute 50 and counting here in the third. Perry hands off to Bennett up the middle, and Jake Bennett down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. First down, LA. With a minute 35 and counting here in the third. For the last several seasons, the Chargers have been like a perennial power in the AFC West. The Chargers have made the playoffs 7 seasons now in a row. First and goal from the 6-yard line. In the I formation, Perry to Bennett. Bennett in for the touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run by Jake Bennett. And the Chargers take a 2-score lead, 20-10. I think they were mocking the Seahawks there on their touchdown celebration. I noticed that ever since I loaded Madden 19 on the PS5, I'm getting a bunch of updates. I'm seeing things I haven't seen before. The extra point is up and good by John Carney. The Chargers lead at 21-10 with a minute 16 left here in the third quarter. I know I've said it many times, but the stream that you're watching doesn't do it justice. When you play this game on a PS5, it looks really, really good. I mean, I still can't get over it. How much the PS5 cleans it up, sharpens everything. You can really see detail. Much more than any of the newer Maddens. And it actually plays better on a PS5. Derek White will kick off for the Chargers. Fielded by Chase, 3 yards deep out of the 15, 20, 25. And Nathan Chase plowing forward out to the 35-yard line. First down, Seahawks. Down by 11. They still have time. A minute 11 left here in the third quarter. Terry Gilbert comes out, a running back, closing in on 100 yards. Needs 28 more. The nice thing about the PS5, I can stream in 1080p, which is what I do now. So it should look sharper on your screen than it did. First and 10. Dennis West, the quarterback, in his 5th year out of Tennessee, in the I formation. West to Gilbert. Gilbert bouncing off a couple of Chargers for a 1-yard gain. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Finally bringing him down, number 22, John Collins, for the Chargers. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. Chargers up by 11. West in the shotgun on second down. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 10 and a Seattle first down. Gilbert now at 84 yards, closing in on 100. On 1st and 10, 13 seconds left. Gilbert, a flag is down as he gets out to about the 46-yard line. Let's sort this one out. It stops the clock with 10 seconds left.
Holding offense.
Holding on the Seahawks. It's on Jason McCray, the tight end this time. That'll back it up. It'll be 1st and 19 for Seattle, back at the 38-yard line. The clock now runs. We're coming up on the end of the quarter. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. And they do not. At the end of the third quarter, the Chargers lead at 21-10 here at Cabot Sports. Welcome back to Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Week 4, our Monday night football game to end the week. The last game of Week 4. We'll start Week 5 tomorrow with the Cowboys and the Panthers. That'll be at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 Central, 11 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. It'll be 1st and 19 for Seattle at their own 38-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. Seattle down by 11. West looking, throws, gets it out to Chase. He can't hold on, incomplete. Broken up by Odell Briggs, number 54. Almost coming up with the interception with Kurt Grove. It'll bring up 2nd and 19. Four receivers set wide. On 2nd down. West drops back. Throws outside, caught by Gibson. Out to the 50-yard line, a 12-yard gain. Actually, more than that. It's a 13-yard gain. Gibson, Lawrence Gibson, the rookie out of Rutgers. And that'll bring up 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 6 at the 50-yard line for Seattle. They're down by 2 scores. They got time, though, 7.5 minutes. Four receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Looks downfield, throws underneath to Jones. And Rupert Jones out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Seahawk first down. The Seahawks have time to get back into this game. But they really need to score on this drive. It's imperative that they do. Coming up on 7 minutes left. Four receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws. Gets it out to Jones. Rupert Jones down to the 35. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. 6:45 and count. Chargers are using that defensive strategy. Let them have all the underneath stuff. Let them eat up time. They're just not letting them go deep. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. West in the shotgun on 2nd and 2. West will drop back. Throws downfield, caught by Ames. Down to the 29, a gain of 6 in a Seattle first down. Donovan Ames, the 3rd-year receiver out of Toledo. First down, Seattle. Seahawks methodically moving it down the field, but it's eating up time. They need to get a score. 6:10 and counting. Chargers lead at 21-10. 4 receivers set wide. Seattle led 10-0 at one point. West in the shotgun. West draws back. West throws underneath to Gilbert. He's got a first down. Down to the 14-yard line, a 15-yard gain by Terry Gilbert out of the backfield. It'll be 1st and 10 Seahawks from the Charger 14-yard line. 5:43 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Seattle won that double overtime game against the Falcons last week. If you recall. First and 10 from the 14-yard line in the I formation. West drops back, throws underneath to McCray down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Jason McCray. Clock continues to move. 5:19 and counting. 2nd and 3 for the Seahawks at the Chargers 7. They need to punch this in. They'll probably go for 2 if they get a touchdown. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws to the end zone. Bailey, touchdown, Seattle. TJ Bailey, the rookie tight end out of Arizona. A 7-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks admitted a one-possession game. Down by 5, 21-16. And Seattle will go for 2 to make it a 3-point ball game. So the Seahawks are right back in this one with just over 5 minutes left. Bailey's first catch of the day. Good for a touchdown. Now the Seahawks will go for 2. Dennis West in the shotgun. West draws back, throws inside to Bailey again. 2-point conversion's good. And the Seahawks now trail by 3, 21-18. With 5:01 remaining. Yeah, I must be getting updates with the PS5 because I'm seeing touchdown celebrations and things I've not seen before. And that's saying something because I'm on my 6th season using 19. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing new things. I mean, the helmets are getting updated and everything. The helmet styles, that is. Not the logos. Thank God the Redskins are still the Redskins. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle, now trailing by 3. Fielded by Thompson in the end zone. He'll take a knee, touchback. And the Chargers will have it thrown 25-yard line. 1st and 10 with 5:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter. If you're a Chargers fan, and there's not many, I'm just being, not many people in Los Angeles like the Chargers. If you're a Chargers fan, you want them to eat up the clock as much as they can and get a score. Seattle, you want to get the ball back as quick as you can. The Chargers should have never moved to Los Angeles. They should have found a way to keep him in San Diego. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. In the I formation. Perry fakes the handoff inside. Looks downfield. Looking, throws. Gets it out to Tate. And Deion Tate to the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. The third-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. 4:40 in counting. Chargers up 21-18. On 2nd and 1. Perry. Play action, looking downfield, throws outside, is caught by Thompson. David Thompson to the Seattle 47-yard line. A 19-yard gain. First down Chargers into Seattle territory. So the Chargers can eat up more time now. They've got a first down. Trying to extend their 3-point lead. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark. The clock is running. Chargers at the Seattle 47-yard line. Chargers spread the receivers wide on 1st and 10. Perry to Bennett up the middle, and Bennett a big hole down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 12 and another Charger first down. Jake Bennett in his 7th year out of Oklahoma, the Sooner. .335 and counting. Time becoming a factor now. Seahawks looking for a stop. They really need a turnover about this point. In the offset eye, Perry to Bennett, and Bennett all the way down to the 28-yard line. He's getting big chunks of yardage each time. A 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock continues to move. 3:10 and counting. Now under 3 minutes. 2nd and 3 from the Seattle 28. Chargers come out in the I formation. Perry to Wallace this time, and Sean Wallace, no gain. Actually lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and 4. Two-minute warning closing in. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Chargers from the 28-yard line. Seattle would love to hold them to a field goal. Let's see if they get the play off in time. Perry in the gun does get the play off. Throws underneath the Tate. Tate is short of the first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 21-18 here at Javin Sports. Welcome back to Carson Stadium, Los Angeles, California. Our Week 4 Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week here at Javin Sports. It's a tight contest. Oh, they did say he got the first down. I thought he was short. All right, first down Chargers. Seahawks have to start using their timeouts. On 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Perry to Wallace. Sean Wallace gets the first down all the way down to the 12-yard line. A 12-yard gain by the 4th-year back out of Ohio State. Seattle has to take a timeout. They have 2 left. Chargers trying to put this one away. If the Chargers win, they'll be 3-1. The Raiders and Broncos will be 2-2. And the Seahawks and Chiefs will be 1-3. That'll be the AFC West after 4 weeks. The Broncos, as bad as they looked the first 2 weeks of the season, they've won 2 in a row. They're 2-2 now. On 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Perry draws back. Looking. Throws underneath to Bennett. Turns upfield. And he's very close to a first down to the 3-yard line. Seattle takes another timeout. It's a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Seattle has but 1 timeout left. 1:43 left. What Seattle needs here is a pick 6. I'm obviously setting myself up to be Nostradamus if it happens. I don't think it will. I'm just saying. 2nd and 1 for the Chargers at the Seattle 3-yard line. They can get a first down at the 2. Chargers spread the receivers wide. Perry in the shotgun on 2nd down. Perry back, looks to the end zone, throws outside, caught by Washer. Touchdown, Chargers! A 3-yard touchdown catch by Tristan Washer, and that should put the game away. The Chargers now lead it by 9, 27-18. It's back to a 2-possession game. The rookie tight end out of Tennessee, Tristan Washer, a 3-yard touchdown catch. And now John Carney for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead by 10, 28-18, with 1:40 left. Seattle has one timeout, that's it. And they got to score twice in 1:40. We'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be the Cowboys and the Panthers. We'll start week 5. Just one game tomorrow. I have stuff to do in the morning, and then I have a basketball game tomorrow night. But we will squeeze a game in. Derek White will kick off. Fielded by Reynolds at the 5-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Brian Reynolds out to the 32-yard line. Well, if Seattle can score quickly, like in one or two plays, then it gets interesting again. Dennis West will come back out to lead the offense. The Chargers are up by 10 with 1:35 left. It looks like the Chargers are going to go to 3-1, and the Seahawks will fall to 1-3. On 1st and 10, 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West draws back, looks downfield, avoids the sack, throws, and is picked up by Odell Briggs. And that'll do it. Briggs brings it back to the 35-yard line. The linebacker, Odell Briggs, in his 3rd year out of Wisconsin, plucks it out of the air. Seattle only has one timeout. The Chargers will be able to run out the clock. And the Chargers will get a come-from-behind win. Remember, they were down 10-0 after 1. And they're going to come back and win this game 28-18. They went on a 28-8 roll. 28-8 run. We'll start week 5 tomorrow with the Cowboys and the Panthers at 2 o'clock Eastern. First and 10 for the Chargers at the Seattle 35. Perry in the gun. Perry hands off to Bennett around the outside. And Jake Bennett, well, he runs out of bounds. That was not wise. He should have stayed in bounds, because that'll stop the clock. And Seattle doesn't have to use that timeout. He had a brain fart on that one. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. 1:21 left. On 2nd and 5. Crosby in motion. Perry hands off to Sean Wallace. And Wallace is going to lose 2 yards back to the 32-yard line. Seattle takes a timeout. It'll be 3rd and 7. Seattle's out of timeouts. Let's see. The Chargers, they can just go ahead. Let's see here. If they snap it here, they'll have to snap it again on 4th down. Yeah, it's in their best efforts to get it's in their best interest to get a 1st down. Easy for me to say. They can't quite run out the clock yet. They're running out of downs. Unless they get a 1st down. They spread the receivers wide. Perry on 3rd and 7. Perry back. Perry looking. Throws outside to Lawrence. And Lawrence is going to be held shy of the 1st down by Nick McCoy, who makes the tackle. It'll be a 4-yard gain. It'll be 4th down. They cannot run the clock out. Not that the Seahawks are going to come back. I'm just saying. They're going to keep that door open, though. John Carney, this will be from 45 yards to put the Chargers up by 13. The kick is up. Looks good. Is good. Chargers lead at 31-18 with 28 seconds left. Now, it's highly improbable, but not impossible, for Seattle to score 2 touchdowns in 28 seconds. They can return the kickoff. You never know. It's not over till it's over. I tell you what, Evil Dead, you're on a roll tonight. You hit the last one on the nose, and this one is going to be on the nose. I don't know how you do it. Your over-under has been dead on tonight. The house loves you. Derek White will kick off. You need to go to Vegas or Atlantic City. There's the kick, fielded by Chase at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. Brings it out to the 28-yard line. 24 seconds left. If you missed the earlier game, Tampa Bay beat Philadelphia, and the Buccaneers are now 4-0. And Evil Dead, he had the over-under at 47, I do believe, and he hit it right on the nose. 47 or 44, I think it was 44. He set the over-under here at 49, and here we are on the nose. 1st and 10, Seattle from the 28-yard line. 24 seconds left. In the I formation. West drops back. Looking. Throws, dumps it off to Gibson. Out to the 35-yard line, just a gain of 7. They have no timeouts. They're in the hurry up. 10 seconds left. 8 seconds. West will spike it with 5 seconds left. It's all academic now. The Chargers are going to win this game, and they'll be 3-1. And Seattle will drop to 1-3. One more play, and we should be done. And then we'll see you tomorrow. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West back to throw. Throws downfield. Is intercepted by Kurt Grove. And that'll do it. One more snap and we're done. That's the problem when you throw it into a crowd. It can be picked up. Kurt Grove, in his 5th year out of Youngstown State, picks it up. Youngstown State is in Ohio, by the way, if you don't know where that is. 2 seconds left. The Chargers will just take a knee, and that'll be it. A convincing 31-18 win over the Seahawks. In the victory formation, Perry takes a knee, and that's it. Your final score, the Chargers 31, the Seahawks 18. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern, for the Cowboys and the Panthers. Good night, everybody.